Okay, I want to show you the two strategies that we use to learn about division. And I use visual models so that the kids can really understand what it is that we're doing. So let's say the division equation is 105 divided by 5. I'll use an example. Stephanie has 105 bananas. She's going to share them with 5 people. How many bananas do they each get? So one of the things that we do when the numbers are small like this and you're working with groups of 5, we use groups such as this. We call them pots of gold. That's kind of like the strategy that we use to introduce division. So that's the first step. This number tells you how many boxes to make. So if it was 6, you make 6 boxes. If it was 10, you would make 10 boxes. And then I have the kids use their friendly numbers. So on the side, I'll make a list of friendly numbers: 10, 5, 2, and 1. Those are our main ones. You could use 20 sometimes too: 20, 30, or 40, or 50. So you look at this number and you ask yourself, well, can I start with 10 in every box? And as long as you don't go over this number, then you're fine. So this really works well because you can actually see how much you're sharing to each group. So if I give 10 bananas each group, that'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I used 50 bananas so far. And then I asked myself, well, can I do that again? Well, if I count again, that'll be 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay? So that would work. Okay? And now that's 50 more. I'm at 100. Well, now I only have 5 bananas left. Well, I can't give 5 to everyone because that's too much. I can't give 2 because that'll be 102, 104, 106. But 1 banana to each. If there's 5 left, each group gets 1 more banana. So now your answer is 20 plus 1. 21 is your answer. Okay, that's one strategy. The other strategy is using equations. So you make what's called like a multiplication menu, MM. So this is less visual, but it's good for kids who know their facts. So I start with tens. I start with 5 times 10, and I know that's 50. And I ask myself, well, can I go up? Well, if I do 5 times 20, well, that's 100. Well, that's close enough to 105, so I can use that. So I start with 20 groups, and I subtract 105 minus 100. Well, there's 5 left. Well, now, if there's 5 left and I'm dividing that by 5, well, that's 1. 5 times 1 is 5. And I subtract 5 and I have nothing left. So my answer is 21 groups. Same answer I got before. This is less visual, using more of your mental facts. This is a lot easier for kids who need to break it apart. Um, Skip counting also works, but that takes a long time. But let's say um, if you skip count it, maybe you start at 50 and count up by 5s, or you start at 100 because you know 20 times 5 is 100. So those are the two strategies that I use. We do long division can be taught. You can show long division, but long division sometimes doesn't work and the numbers are really small and we haven't gotten to like big numbers yet. All right, so let's say they do another problem where the numbers are not so friendly. 98 divided by 7. All right, so you got 7 groups. You can make circles, boxes, whatever's easiest. Get them to understand that you're making a fair share here. Okay? And then remember your friendly numbers: 10, 5, 2, and 1. Okay? So always start with 10. Okay, count by tens: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So that works. So I know my answer is at least 10. It's going to be bigger than 10, obviously. So that's 70. Now can I do 10 again? Well, I count from, I'm at 70, so I would do 80, 90, 100. All right, once I go over 98, it's too big. So now that's out. Now can I count by fives? Well, if I'm at 70, it'll be 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Went over. All right, what if I count by twos? 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84. So I can put 2 in every box. So now I know I've given 12. I divided, my answer is 12 so far. So now that's 82. Well, can I do 2 again? No, I'm sorry, 84. I give out 14. Let's double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So that's why it's good to have the visual model, because then you can double check your work. You can see it. So and if I do 2 again, that would be 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98. Oh, that's perfect. So I gave 10, then 2, and then 2 more. So that's another 14. That's 98. Well, this is not my answer. My answer is how many did I put in each box. So that's 10 plus 2 plus 2. That's 10 plus 4. The answer is 14. So that's a strategy you can use.